Hello, everyone. Let's go ahead and connect to Spirit and let's just see a message that Spirit has to say. An energy Spirit wants to bring forward, what we're working on, what we need to focus on, something they just want to talk about. Let's just see what Spirit has to bring forward. Ooh, okay, so this just wanted to jump on out, and we have Mars just jumping on out right out here. And I love that this card is coming out because this is all about action. This is time for you to take action, be optimistic, stay courageous. This is time for you to realize your strengths, realize who you are, be confident in your choices, okay? If this is where you're trying to make a choice in something, and Spirit wants to talk about this, if you're trying to make a choice in something, this is the right choice for you. You do not need to go back and forth on it. You don't need to question it. If you're like, am I going to regret this choice? Is this going to be a bad decision for me? Stop thinking that, because it's time for you to take action. It's like, be confident in your choice. And if you are feeling like it's time to do this, I need to do this, or you're like, I would really like this to happen, stop talking about it and do it. Stop just thinking about it. Like, water the seeds, put action into this. If you've been thinking about going to school, then do it. If you've been thinking about moving out of a situation, then do it. Thinking about applying for a job or going to the gym, whatever this is for you, do it. Stop talking about it and put action into it, and believe in yourself. Stop trying to hold yourself back. It's time for you to put action into these things, and not allow yourself to feel like this isn't something for me, or I want to hold myself back. It's time for you to jump forward in this. All right, we have sorry, I had to take a drink. We have self-love coming out, and with this card coming out, I really want you to focus on today and every day loving yourself, believing in yourself, knowing who you are, staying courageous. If you are thinking about doing something, going a direction in something, if you are unhappy in something and you're like, there is more to life than what I am living, and whatever which way, shape, or form this can be something physically about yourself. This could be something mentally. This could be about moving forward physically. Whatever this is, you deserve whatever it is that you are asking for, and it is time to take action in this and move forward in what you are wanting. And don't allow anybody, anything, and yourself to hold you back from anything. It's time to make the movement. Mars is all about movement and confidence, believing in yourself, being courageous, finding that inner strength to move forward because you're confident and you know that this is the path for you, and you feel it. And it's like, you could talk about it all day, but you're not doing anything about it. You have all these good ideas, put them into play. It's time for you to put all of these things into play and believe into yourself that whatever this is, you're going to accomplish, you're going to overcome. Nothing can hold you back. Whatever it is that you push your mind to, you're going to succeed in, because that's who you are. It's time to just do it, though. All right, we have today, I love myself fully. I accept myself exactly as I am. I am able to recognize my own divinity and to accept the purity of my soul. I take time to take care of myself. I enjoy myself. I nourish myself. I am kind to myself, and I am grateful for who I am. Okay. With the I am grateful for who I am, something specifically that is just jumping out to me, I want you, those who resonate with this, if you are somebody who does things for others, or you love people super deep, and sometimes things just don't work out the way that they are supposed to, or you have put a lot into a certain situation and things just, again, don't work out, and you're like, why does this happen to me? Why is this situation the way that it is? Like, how is this gonna change? Okay, I want you to know that you don't need to change who you are. When you start to realize who you are and everything that you can bring to the table, and it's just like who you are. You are an amazing human being. You can accomplish anything that you want to when you realize that, you will come into the same, I feel, vibration that other people are in when it comes to that situation. Like, you'll align with those same type of people. Sorry it took me so long to get there. You'll align with those people that are in those same vibration as you, and so nobody will overstep those boundaries. Nobody will, overtake your love, because sometimes you get so hard on yourself for being such a good person, or you get hard on yourself for being so optimistic, and sometimes that is like a slap in the face, and you're really worried, like, hey, is this going to be another slap in the face? And Spirit's like, no, you are optimistic and you need to stay in that way. It's time for you to believe in yourself and go forward in whatever this is that you're asking about. Yes, and then we have the Queen of Wands just wanting to jump on out. So if you are a fire sign, this message is specifically for you. Other than that, though, I mean, this message is for everybody, but if you are a fire sign, this message is even more for you, or if you have fire in your chart, okay? If you're feeling like, you don't know which direction to go, or I don't have the resources to get to where I want to go, you have everything that you need right now to create something, and you have the resources to get you started. You don't need everything in the toolbox to start the car, right? Like, if you're trying to go change, I feel like it's like you need an oil change, but you're like, well, I don't have this specific tool, but you have something that will make up for that tool. Does that make sense to you? So it's like, you can use a different type of bucket to change the car's oil, or you can wait until you get the correct one. But it's like, either way, it needs to get done, and you can do it now if you wanted to with the resources that you have. But you're just kind of like, I don't know if I want to do that. It's time for you to go forward in this. Like, I don't know if this is maybe in the past where it's like you're very particular, it's always been this way, I have to have this, that, and the other, or it's like something shut you down where you've closed the door and you're like, if it's not perfect, it's not gonna be, but it is. It's gonna be, and Spirit wants to talk about that. Whatever this is, it's gonna be. All right, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Hierophant. Oh, and we have the Magician. All right, let's see what else. Let's just pull 4 more cards out. Let's just pull 4 more cards. All right, we have the 3 of Wands. Ooh, we have the Ace of Swords coming out. We have the 4 of Wands coming out, and then one last card. We have we have the King of Wands coming out. I love that. So much wand energy here, so much fire energy. Okay, so with this coming out, all right, the Hierophant and the Magician, this is talking about really believing in yourself. With the Magician coming out, anything that you believe in is possible, whether this be negative or positive. Anything that you are asking for, it's like, it's possible, but you need to put your mind in that right spot. Like, if you want the magic to happen, then you need to believe in the magic. You can't just say, I want the magic, and not believe in the magic. If you're like, well, I want $1 million, but I don't ever believe that I'm going to get $1 million, like, that's never going to cross my path. And you're like, I feel, too, this could be where you think the only possible way, to get $1 million is this specific way. Spirit's like, no, there's so many different ways. There's so many different things that can bring you whatever it is that you're asking for, but you need to be open to them. You need to be open to the magic. If you believe, if you want this, if you want to receive it, you have to be open and you have to believe in it. So whatever this is, you have to be open to receiving this magic. You have to be open to receiving this joy that you're asking for, but you have to believe in it at the same time. You can't be resistant to it. You can't think that it's not going to happen for you, right? You can't just do the actions and then just think, oh, this is this position that it's going to happen. I don't think I'm ever going to get there, but I'm going to kind of work towards it in hopes that it happens, but I don't believe that it's going to happen, because that puts out that resistant energy, okay? With the Hierophant coming out, Spirit is really trying to connect with you, all right? It's time for you to really connect with Spirit. Allow Spirit to give you this clear picture, give you a clarity of mind so you can move forward in this, okay? Whatever it is that you need, Spirit is bringing you some help. Spirit is bringing you in some, I feel there's either advice, you're going to see something, a conversation, but Spirit is bringing you in something to teach you about this magic, to teach you about this passion. And with this fire energy coming out, I feel there's so much passion here, okay? Like, there's so much fire here. And so if you have fire in your chart, or if this is just a passion of yours where you're kind of feeling really doubtful from it and you're like holding yourself back, you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that the magic is real for yourself. You need to put your mind at ease and understand that the universe works with you, not against you. And so if you are putting out that energy, that's the energy that they're going to bring forward for you. If you're putting, whether it be positive or negative, the energy that you're giving is what you're receiving. And the universe is working with you. I keep feeling like sometimes you feel like something is against you, and it's not anything but yourself. I fight myself. I don't believe that I could work towards this. But you have some goals in mind, and you're about to get some clarity in how to get here. And even if you think like, this is the specific path for me, I have to do it this way, be open to new things. Be open to things changing. Being open to new ideas. I didn't even realize the camera was crooked. I apologize for that. Be open to new different things because you do have a goal in mind. But sometimes with the Magician, it's like things can change, right? Magic is different. You're asking for something to come forward. It will happen. If you believe that it'll happen, Spirit will bring it forward for you in many different ways, but you have to believe it's going to happen. And that goes the same way with that negative energy, okay? I want you to take action in whatever this goal is. Whatever you're thinking, like, hey, this is what I want. This is how, this end goal. There's an end goal here, and this is what I'm picturing. Spirit is telling you it's time to take action in that. It's time to make movement in that, but you can't hold yourself back. You can't put this disbelief out there, okay? I am sending you all lots of love and light. Take care.